Bum 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 bum. Happy. Is everybody happy today? Today is the happy show. We made it to Friday. Now we got the weekend to party. Or not. I'll probably keep working. I need to work. What's everybody doing? We got the bum crack picker. Mr. Sadie, how far? It's almost time for the evil Lutheran report. Stay tuned. Same silver time, same silver channel. Wonder if Tom got a few extra pennies of revenue. That was funny. I don't know when it may still be going. Yeah, clever like a fox. Morning, Ping. How are you out there in California? Yep. He's early. Yeah. I've been up for a while. Been up for a while. I don't know. I usually get up early anyway. Always have. Oh, it ended a few minutes. I sent him a message on Facebook if he ever read it. Morning, Hank Galley Cash. Morning, Mike the Crazy Cod. And it's a beautiful day. Morning, American honey. I have 8 orders going out for $200. Whoop-de-doo. Average. It was an average day of selling on the old eBay. What's y'all's average? Lag's probably $2,000 a day. Tom's about $1.50 a day. Morning, Tom.
I'm only seeing some of the two of them.
Roberta's on the phone.
I don't know if it's all of the entries for them or not, but
yes.
all of the rest of the ones that Bella's missing.
Hold up 2 fingers if you need help, Tom. You'll trade my average. Yeah, what's
It's in the ticket. Well, but I can certainly send it to you.
What's 200 times 365?
Okay,
That would be 73 grand. Yeah, that's about my average. I'll be right back. Morning, Craig. What's up? $2,000 a day. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I gotta find a source for stuff like you sell. Except I don't like shipping big stuff. And there's some big stuff at an auction coming up. Auction is tomorrow. So maybe I'll just share this. Because we ain't doing nothing else. You tell me how much you would pay for this. Let's see. This is big, but it's not too big, I guess. Okay, here we go. Here's the auction. So this is a stack of 5 copper weld 12-3 NMB copper clad aluminum wire. And you get a stack of 5. 1, 2, 3. Only see 4 there. Maybe they can't count. Anyway, what's the most you would pay for a stack of 5? I guess it is 5. Well, maybe they use the same picture for all. They got a whole bunch of these. They got about 15 listings of wire. You're going to pass on that? Why would you pass? Copper clad is low quality. Well, I don't care what kind of quality it is if it sells. You would pay less than scrap. It's aluminum wire that's copper clad. So y'all wouldn't buy this, huh? Okay. Because if you got them for, the bid is $10. The auction's tomorrow. They're going to do a live and you can bid on this internet site, and there's a, where would you put it? I don't know where I'd put it. I'd probably stack it in the backyard shed. I don't know. Look it up. Copper weld 12-3 NMB copper clad aluminum wire. And they've got, here's some 12-2 also. And this is for 3. Count them 3. 1, 2, 3. Y'all wouldn't buy this stuff? Yeah, on Monday I'll say. I don't know if I'll go to this auction or not. It's an auction. They have a whole bunch of like farm equipment. They got some cars and trucks. They got trailers. They got backhoes and those mini anyway, so y'all wouldn't buy wire? You don't buy that kind of stuff, Jabez? I buy anything that. Why would you want that? To sell it, Paul. Buy it and sell it. Farming equipment. That auction has all kinds of like attachments that go on tractors and stuff. Yep. But I don't move big stuff. Well, if you were a big, heavy equipment mover, Buy it, huh? For how much? How much would you pay, Tom? I mean, if it went for $15 a stack, that would be pretty good money, I think. I don't know. Nobody else wants to do it. But whatever. Tom Deere tractors here. Yeah, let's see. You want to see what else is in the auction? Let's go. Let's go. So you got wire. Look at all that. They're just stacks and stacks of electric wire. Like 12.2 NMB, 250 foot. Stack of 3. You wouldn't buy that for $10? I don't know. Yeah, they got stuff like this mini excavator, brand new. And it's bid to $1,000. They got like forklift forks, brand new. See, I can't move stuff like that. It's weird, mixed in with this. If you need a new steel building, they got those. Here's a 20 by 20 carport. What else they got at this auction? They got big stuff. Anybody need a tree shear? You got trees to cut down? That's crazy, isn't it? I don't know how you would buy unless you had your own trucking way to truck it. Yeah, they got forklift forks. Y'all want to see the cars? So they got an old 2003 Suburban, 2008 Jeep with a rebuilt something. What did it say? Rebuilt salvage title. Standing at $2,300. Look, it's got the air intake snorkel on it. If it's been rebuilt, then it's there's a 2009 Jeep. Looks like it was government used with that star on it. Anyway, right now that's at $4,700. I got some just plain cars. How about a Ford Fusion with a little front end damage? I guess if you needed a beater car. Oh, that was the worst year for a Jeep. Don't get one. Okay, here, 2014 Dodge Durango for less than $1,000. That would haul a lot of eBay stuff. Yes, it would. How many miles it got on it? 242,000. That's a lot of miles. And the check engine light is on. Okay, might not want that one. Yeah, I could use it to store stuff. Yeah. There's a 2014 Tahoe. Looks like it was a fire truck. Look at a fire department vehicle. It's got the lights on the top. Yeah, it does. The Tahoe would hold a bunch of crap. Mm-hmm. Well, that's a lie. You know it's got more than 12,107. It must be on the trip odometer. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're just looking at what they got. Here's an old F-250, 1987. Who needs a work truck? Look, the camper doesn't even fit the bed. It's like 2 feet short. How funny. There you go. Just keep my inventory in old cars. I might get turned into the city to yeah, most of these look used and abused. Here's an Econoline. Man, that would have held a ton. And it's got some whenever you break down on the side of the road, you've already got cones you can put out. See if they show the odometer. It's so dirty you can't see it. 225,000 miles. Okay. That one may be a little too far gone. Here's a transit van. Oh, swanky. Ooh, it's up around 9,000. And it's outfitted with shelving on the inside. And that says 165,000 miles. Probably still got a couple of miles left on it. And you got some jet skis. Me and Gwen could go to the lake and go jet skiing. Stop on the yellow thing. 2006 Bombardier Visco L 4x4. Have fun hopping some sand dunes in this buggy. We're just perusing what all stuff. There's a Chevy Express van. There's a Polaris Ranger. Hey, anybody want a school bus? A Ford minibus. How about that? You could start your own school. Yeah. You take the seats. Oh, look, the seats fold out. It becomes a camper. All right. Put some tent on the windows and haul your paraphernalia back from. Look, it's only got 45,000 miles on it. Sweet. You've had several school buses? I've never driven a school bus that went over 60 miles an hour, though, which is a pain in the butt. There's a zero-turn mower. How about a motor diesel pusher? 2005 Fleetwood Discovery, 39 foot. Is that about the size of John's? They got 25,000 bid. What are they worth? Man, that's swanky. Check that out. Good hunting cabins, school buses. Just drive them to the Deerleys and park them. And that's only got 48,000 miles on it. Check it out. No, is that 4,800 miles? Wow. That's almost zero. I wouldn't take the time. You're probably spending 10, 20 hours a week just keeping it maintained. There's your grill. Now this camper might be a little bit more my style. I've got a F-250 I could pull this sucker with. And it's only 3 years old. Dun, dun, dun. 3 years old. Look at all the comforts of home, and you're not at home. You're away. Or you could use it to store eBay equipment, eBay inventory.
What?
What? What? How about a deer feeder? What else we got here? We got targets. Big Daddy target. Fire pits. More targets. Idaho Hillbilly has stuff stuck everywhere. He's got so many sheds and buildings that he bought. Here's an electric golf cart, brand new in the crate. $1,500. Now that's what's bid so far. And then yeah, we got a tractor. We got a shredder. We got a tandem disc. Another mower. Front end loader. There's your John Deere right there. Tractor with a front end loader on it. Boom, that's all you need, baby. It's only had $300 bid on it. Yeah. What more could your heart desire?
I know.
Are you having a wreck, Tom?
Yeah.
I thought about buying this. This is a GPS that sits on top of a tractor. And I guess you can run your tractor without even being in it. I looked this up on eBay, and they sell for pretty good money, and it's only bid $5. Not sure how big it is, but I've had GPS units. All right, enough of that. Enough of that. How's everybody been since yesterday morning? Jake's here. Morning, Jake. Bearded picker. It's barely more entertaining than Tom's show. Sorry. But nobody would buy that wire, huh? Y'all are weird. Save his beard. So anyway, what else is going on? I've been making listings. I'm parting out a Emerald, Lugosi, Emerald. He said no. I'd buy anything and I'd pass. You'd pass on wire, huh? Some are obsolete, some require activation key, especially from John Deere. Okay, good to know. I won't get that then. Time to start selling willow sticks again to anyone zone 7 and warmer. All right. Y'all like model railroad stuff? Or railroad memorabilia stuff? Tom, you're on the show. Yeah, but Roberta's on the phone, so he can't talk out loud. He might disturb the important business going on that Roberta's got. Ba-ba-ba. Where's Tom this morning? He says, howdy. H-O-O and N-scale stuff. Yeah, that kind of stuff is, no, but it's sitting in here full.
It don't matter. It's nasty. She's not gonna eat it.
All right. Gwen's asking me a question. I'll be right back. Don't talk too much while I'm gone, Tom. Okay, I'm back. Tom, you having a good day? Hold up one finger for yes and two for no. Or the second finger for none ya. Already here. I want to go to Nashville, but I just can't make myself commit. Who died? So yesterday at the Lutherans, I got that cowboy hat. They showed in the thumbnail. Check it out. $5. And it's a 5X beaver hat. Oh yeah, gotta meet me in person, huh? I'm kind of disappointing. Bonnie, there's your food. And I got a pair of boots. You already had a $55 offer on that hat, so that's at 10 times at least. Got a pair of Justin Gypsy boots. These are women's cowboy boots, cowgirl boots. If you look up Justin Gypsies, check them out. Those are fugly. Well, they're pretty darn cute for cowgirls. Tom would feel right at home on a paddle wheeler. The size is 8B. So about an average lady size, I guess. 8B. And I also got the hat. I got everything was $5. I got 3 coats, 3 jackets, a pair of boots, and a hat. So I bought 5 things for $5 each. So the coats will probably bring Tony Lama goat ropers. Bum, bum. Lag wears a women's 7. What would be a big lady? A lady's 8? Oh. No. Lady's 8. That's not all that big. So anyway, I got stuff. Yeah, I already had 2 offers on the hat, one for $50 and one for $55. And it's weird on that hat. Here, I'll just present. Let's go check it out. Now, y'all tell me how this is possible. I have like 8 watchers on the hat. It's been listed less than a day. How do I have... Now that says 8 views, but you go and look at... hurry up. Oh, no, I got... How do I have 8 views, but I have 11 watchers? Can you see that? 11 watchers, but only 8 views. Something's screwy. Oh, now it says there's 77 views. I've had this hat listed less than a day. I listed it for $80. $79.99. What's the deal with that? The show has 3 watchers and no views. All right. Don't make Tom laugh. You'll choke him up. He's still sick. Maybe they will fix it with the added revenue. Yeah, I can offer it pretty cheap because I got it for $5. I can't believe the Lutherans had that so cheap. They had it for $10 and then it was half off. I was like, okay, I'll take it. Oh, so you can add something to your watch list without ever clicking a listing? I did not know that. What about the church? I just showed it all, Tom. A pair of boots, a hat, and 3 jackets. Okay. So your boot size is 10 to 11. See, eight's not a big lady's foot. You don't watch the Super Bowl. Too slow. Well, you got to watch who's the halftime show this? Let me look. SUPERBOWL halftime show. Who is the star of the halftime show? Kendrick Lamar. Who is Kendrick Lamar? What did he sing? What does he sing? Kendrick Lamar's set list. This year's show will be the first time Lamar is its leading act, but it isn't the first time he's appeared on stage during the Super Bowl. He was also a special guest at Super Bowl 56, performing with Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J. Blige. Oh, so he's just another rapper. Why does Super Bowl always promote rap artists? Dang. One time they could get George Strait up there, or Garth Brooks, or some country artist. Because real artists cost too much. I bet Snoop Dogg ain't cheap. Yeah. Who? You never heard of Garth Brooks? Or, yeah, I don't know. I guess they get on the Super Bowl, whoever's selling the most music. I think Kansas City's going to three-peat. I think they're going to get another Super Bowl this year. I'm trying to connect with a younger crowd. Okay. Yeah, but they get millions and millions of views on their show, that's for sure.
I'm off.
Huh?
I'm off. What?
Morning, Tom.
Good morning.
How you feeling?
I feel okay if I'm sitting still and sitting up. If I lay back or lay down or start moving around, then I start coughing.
Honey, I don't know how to sell digital downloads. I wouldn't even know how to acquire digital downloads.
I think that's an Etsy thing, isn't it? American Honey. People
So what
selling
would you do? Buy
artwork
rights,
and that kind of stuff.
buy rights to a song and then sell the downloads?
Oh, I thought she was talking about like books and
Or a book? Could be any digital download, I suppose.
artwork. There's a lady that creates her own cross stitch patterns, which has got to be insanely long and boring to do.
No, there's apps that do that.
Oh, Roberta. I should ask Roberta first. She said there's apps that do that.
I wonder if you would have to pay royalty. Let's say you wanted to do you wanted to make like a cross stitch pattern off of a piece of artwork. Could you just send a picture of the artwork to like a AI or something, and they would make a cross stitch pattern for you?
If it's in the public domain, then you don't have to. I'm not a lawyer. Check that out with your lawyer, but that's what I've heard.
Like you could take the Mona Lisa because it doesn't have any copyright now, and make a cross stitch
Yeah.
of it and sell the cross stitch. But you
But I tell
couldn't
you
take
what.
like I don't know, a cartoon by Charles Schultz, one of the Peanuts cartoons.
No.
Take a picture of it and make a cross stitch pattern of it and sell it.
As long as you don't sell it. Because they will clean your clock if you don't have a license.
Yeah, because
And that's the thing about a lot of these people that have is it crickets and things like that. They're making all the cups and selling them, with sports teams and stuff like that on it. That's copyright infringement unless you have bought the rights. Now, if you want to sell photos of all this goodness, you just pay me a 25% copyright royalty, and you're good to go.
Good to go. Yeah, y'all can copyright my hand if you want. I mean,
That's right. And then you can, you creative types like Lag, y'all can take his hand like it's doing right now, and then put like a cowboy hat on it, all that kind of stuff, decorate it. Because it's art, Paul. It's art.
you don't want to make a cross stitch of my arm leg?
Yeah, the original Popeye did. Not the modern Popeyes. That's like a Mickey Mouse. The only Mickey Mouse that is in public domain is Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse. That style. I didn't know Peter Pan had moved into public domain.
Are there is there a program for writing cross stitch patterns? There probably is. Why wouldn't there be?
Roberta said there was. I don't know why MSN is coming up as my search engine instead of Google. What am I looking for? Oh, cross. Here, program to convert
It's called Stitch Creator.
photos.
Stitch Creator.
Stitch Creator, Roberta said.
Or Stitchly. There's several.
There's several, she says.
And you could just sell downloads of the
Yeah.
pattern.
Pick to pat, pixel stitch. There's a truckload of them. Once again, if you want to make a cross stitch out of all of this goodness, just send me a check for 25%. We're good.
AutoCAD. I don't know what AutoCAD is, but
You don't know what AutoCAD is?
What's that?
That's a graphic. That's like an architectural engineering drafting program. Land
Okay.
surveyors use it too.
Now I've heard of drafting programs, or like interior design programs.
And see, I don't know how to change. I have to. It takes me a few minutes to reset my start page because first of all, it's supposed to be Google. It's supposed to be my browser of choice, and it's coming up as Microsoft's whatever that is now. But it seems to be pretty quick, so I'm not going to complain about it too much.
But you couldn't like take the John Deere logo and make a cross stitch pattern out of it.
No.
Because John Deere would come for royalties or
Yeah.
sue you for.
John Deere is really possessive of their brand.
Yeah.
Like it's been several years ago, there was a lady that was making neckties and bow ties out of fabric that she bought that had the John Deere logo on them. And they came back and tried to shut her down. And, she was using licensed fabric to make it. So they had to let it go.
So could you take like a picture of a watch and make a cross stitch pattern on it?
Yeah, you could. You just couldn't put like Rolex on it.
You couldn't put a name brand on it?
Nope. You could be using their brand.
I guess.
Now you could do ROLEXX.
Rolex?
Yeah, or a Bolivia.
Folex?
I'm trying to cook. She's whining.
But back to the license. Back to
She'll start whining.
the necktie thing. A company came out where you could buy sheets of fabric that had like numerous neckties. All you had to do was cut them out and then sew them up. So
Puppy time. Oh. Hammond. Puppy time. You don't like being up here, do you?
Well, if certain products are banned on eBay, then that's your fault. You didn't look. Oh God, is that her puppy there? Her baby?
Yep.
She's sleeping up on the bed with y'all at night.
Oh yeah. That's the Daphne.
Daphne. That's Todd's new dog's name. His new baby. Daphne.
What's the matter? Are my hands cold?
Ruh-roh.
Oh, you don't like it up here, do you?
She's like, where's my
Jump in,
royalties for
jump in.
making an appearance on your show? She's her father's child. She's like, where's my royalties?
That's not your food.
We can sell what? And what breed is she, Todd?
Boston Terrier.
A Boston Terrier. Man, are they the ones that's got a bite like a dadgum alligator?
They don't have a long enough snout to be like an alligator.
Well, I meant their bite. Because this guy that used to work on my dad's car, he had like 3 of them, and he'd take a frisbee and hold it up about shoulder height, and that dog would jump up there and latch down on that frisbee and just hang.
Where'd you go? What are you doing? Gotta investigate?
She's looking for his stash of snacks. You might as well. She needs a
No,
she
don't
needs
buy
a sister or
electric
brother
cord.
now that's the same age so they can play together. Because Bonnie's not going to have that.
Looking for a fresh place to take a dump, huh? What are you doing? What are you doing? Hmm?
So what all you got on your agenda for the weekend?
I may go to that auction tomorrow. Everybody's telling me not to buy that wire, though. Would you buy the wire if it was cheap?
What
could
was the
ship
sale?
that.
I mean, what was the price?
Well, right now they're like $10, $15 for a bundle of 5 rolls. But they're not going to stay that cheap, are they?
I wouldn't. Well, it's like those pallet spikes for $5. That ain't going to stay there.
Pellet spikes.
Yeah, those pallet spikes that you showed.
Pellet
They ain't gonna
spikes.
stay at $5
Right.
because people with hay also use them for hay, moving hay around. And you look at retail on those things.
You talk about forklift forks?
Yeah,
Pellet spikes. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You would have to be a big equipment user to buy at this auction. Most of the stuff.
I mean, if I lived out there and this pallet spikes were going for
Yeah, you
$5,
know when you left yesterday, the show was still going.
yeah, I would buy a truckload of them at $5 a piece. And a lot of that stuff that was like cheap. People will wait till the last minute, and that sucker will go crazy.
Right.
Because at $5 a pop, those Texas Bandit, they could buy 5 or 6 of them and scatter them all over their daggum farm. They'd always have one available for their front end loaders to move stuff around with. I mean, that's just insanely cheap. Because that stuff is expensive. I mean, really. Because I was talking to a bunch of guys that also play FS25, and we were doing compare in-game prices on some of this equipment to real prices, because we thought the prices in the game was cheap. No. When you people open up a can of food or open up a pack of, a container of chicken and eggs, there's been a lot of money spent for you to get that, just in equipment. 16 of them are Craig. Good morning, Craig. Good morning, everybody else. So, like I said, but what you were saying about, if you got a trailer and whatnot to haul that stuff, you probably if it's going at that prices,
What's that?
or even triple those prices, it's still a good deal.
Here. Here. And Jenny Beverly.
Yeah. It's
Gwen brought me some eggs and bacon.
dang. Did you tell her you loved her?
Of course. All right, y'all don't need to see the carnage. Ba, ba, ba.
Yeah. Equipment, tractors, all that stuff is expensive. There's a guy down in South Carolina, and he's got, in real life, he's got like 2 or 3 multi-million-dollar tractors, and he's got plows that's 40 feet wide. So all he does is contract work. Seeders that are 30 feet wide. I mean, big old, he can move stuff around. And it's cheaper for the people to have him come in there and like plow up a field because he can do it in no time compared to what they were doing it with a regular tractor. Yeah, custom farming. Thank you, James.
Yeah, the town where I taught a lot, a bunch of the farmers would get together and, okay, you got the tractors and you got the combines and you got the seeders and you got storage, so they would all get together and pay each other or trade off. Okay, you plow this section and I'll seed it, you know.
What's it called, James? It's not a commune. It's like when a bunch of farmers get together and they buy like
Stay home and list.
big things of seed and all that kind. You know, they'll buy equipment together and then they what co-op. Thank you, honey. And she don't even play. That's it, Jabez. Co-op. That's a big thing. Yeah, community farming co-op. A coop. Man, there's some fancy chicken coops out there. I'm talking about real life. There's one called Carolina Coops, I think it is. Man, they have some nice ones, and they're expensive.
Why wouldn't you just get some 2x4s and some chicken wire and build your own?
Because you got to remember, there's people that have these that have chickens in damn fancy neighborhoods, and they gotta look nice. But once a week, my neighbor's chickens are over in my yard, so they'd lay some eggs while they were over here. That'd be good. What is even real life? If you're not inside of a computer game, you're in real life. Lag, IRL. Yeah, chicken prices are getting real. I mean, chicken egg prices are getting out of.
Bye, Paul.
Matter of fact, the food line that I go to, they've got a 2 dozen limit on eggs. Because the produce manager was telling, not the produce, the dairy manager was telling me that people with these mom and pop stores and convenience stores and whatnot, they were coming in there and buying their eggs and then turning around and reselling them.
That's a lot of land, Ron. They'll lease it all out. Northern Illinois. What do they grow up there? Corn?
Well, the Carolina coops, Peddling Profits, they make theirs so um, they use really good wire mesh for the screening on them, but they go down and then they go down like 6 inches into the ground and then they come straight out like 18 inches. So it keeps, predators have to start getting way back from the coop and start digging. Just saying.
James, why does it cost $5 a dozen to raise chickens? Chicken eggs.
$2.50 a dozen, Anissa? Dang, girl.
$250 a month for feed. What about free-range chickens? Don't they scratch around and get a lot of their own food?
$40 every 6 to 7 weeks for chickens. Well, maybe you ought to plant you some corn, and then get Todd to find you one of those hand crank choppers. The old school ones made out of cast iron. Make your own chicken feed. Yeah. I don't understand.
I don't see how Ukraine is in a war, but they still are able to ship goods, ship grain all over.
Well, what do we do with all the grain that's grown out in the Midwest? Or do we not grow grain anymore?
Yeah, we grow grain.
Why are we importing it? That's what we need to do. We need to quit importing stuff. People need to start growing their own tomatoes so we're not importing those. Go get you a 5-gallon bucket from office, huh? Yeah, go to Firehouse Subs and get you a bucket for $5, and put grow you some tomatoes in it.
Frito-Lay.
What did he say? What are you talking about, Harbors, Ron? Growing your own tomatoes? I mean, if you watch some of the YouTube videos, there's people living in New York City and they've got a 2x4 balcony and they're, raising all kinds of crops out there.
Yeah, Jabez, you'd have to put up a deer fence to raise a garden.
Yeah, Jabez, squirrels destroy everything around. I mean, they eat everything around here. So you just about have to build a I don't buy Temu stuff, Anissa. I'm not talking about running a farm. I'm talking about, growing for your family. And I sort of do because my father used to have a farm. We had cattle on it. And it gets real expensive. Because we grew, is it sorghum? It looks like corn, but it doesn't head up, it doesn't have the corn on it. Then you had to run it through a crusher, and then you'd bale it. Well, you'd windrow it, and then you'd bale it. That shit was heavy. Because I was talking to my brother the other day. I said, do you know that these hay bale balers are real? Not balers, loaders are real? He said, yeah. He said, have you seen the one that shoots it literally shoots little bales out of the baler into a trailer? So I had to go looking for that. That's cool as all get out. Yeah, seeds have skyrocketed, but you should have been buying them for some time now. My youngest brother's wife's nephew, you got that? He has turkey barns. He has like 3 of them. Big old suckers. And I think they do two shipments a year. So he works like around the clock for 6 months, and then they take a couple weeks off, and go on vacation. He and his wife, and then when they come back, they bring them another load of chicks or whatever baby turkeys are called.
Call.
All right.
I may or may not have to talk.
I'm not sure who he sells to, Javis. He makes good money at it. Like I said, he works 24 hours a day while he's got them all in the.
That's okay.
Turkey soup. Anyway, instead of talking about reselling, we're talking about farming today.
Okay.
You leaving, Tom? All right. Bye. Yeah, there's a large amount of turkey farms around here. Lot of turkey farms around here. I bought some of the turkey compost to raise a garden a few years ago. It was like $125 for a trailer load, which is a lot cheaper than going to like Farm Supply and just buying. Now I think they finally got rid of all of them. So you raise the rabbits and then you send them to Arkansas to get processed. That sounds like a good occupation for an Arkansasier to do. What do? I process rabbit. I'm the rabbit slayer. No, I got a pair of boots and I got 3 jackets too, James. Anyway, so I guess today we've got John Flippin' Ain't Easy. He's going to do his show at 5 Central. Ba-ba-ba. Soft, subtle jackets. The hat is 7 3/8, so it's about an average size. Goats were bought by Muslims. Yeah, on their Ramadan time, they most of them have goat. We have a lot of goats in our county. Not just the old man, but actual goats. Anyway, so yeah, today is just about shipping and listing. I haven't got much left to ship. I got an early start this morning. Bum, bum, bum. They would stick their goat in their trunk. Whatever floats, whatever works. Bum, bum. No, I haven't had a cha-ching during the show, have I? Not cool. Boom, 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 boom. Anyway, what in the world? I know. I usually get a morning purchase during the show. Come on, eBay. What the hell? But yeah. What else is going on in the world? Have we exhausted all the topics? I mean, none of us are full-time farmers, right? Well, Phil kind of is. Oh well, join the club. Chastity had one an hour before the show. I suppose I could like my own show, and that way I might get a cha-ching before the show ends. Yeah. Yeah. Farming is real work. Your last cha-ching was at 5 a.m., huh? James. Yeah, this week has been my worst week in quite a while. Like, if you just went by the week, this would be the worst week of sales in quite a while. Let's see. Check it here. Yeah, the last 7 days is right at $1,000. That was mostly from the first 2 days of the 7. Since Sunday the 26th, it's just been piss poor. Yesterday wasn't too bad, about average, but all the other days have sucked. Bad. Okay. Culling the store. I can't do some of that, Chastity, because if I discounted 60%, then I would lose money. Yeah, I don't ever run 60% off. If I had to run 60% off on most of my stuff, it would just get donated or saved for the garage sale or go in the trash. Yeah, no, I'm falling way behind, John. Let me check my monthly here. Performance. Oh, we're not doing anything else. I'll just screen share it. Tom's gone. I don't know why y'all are still here, but there you are. Okay, let's check how I'm doing. How much do I have a month to hit 100 grand a year? It's like 8,400, something like that. Yeah, it is early enough to make up for it. But I don't want to work any harder than I am. Let's see, this month, 7,153. So I'm well over 1,000 behind to hit. Yeah, just over 8,000. I'm 1,000 short for January. Of course, I could have 1,000 today. Today is still this month. Yeah, 8,800 is a pretty tall order for me, the way I sell. I know it. She's already wanting to go to, I don't know, I'm kind of tired of going on cruises. We went on a cruise in Alaska, and August. And then we went on a cruise last week. They start turning out to be same old, so I'm thinking the next one is just going to be a sightseeing tour. I kind of enjoy those. But yeah, she wants to go like Scotland. She wants to see the military tattoo in Scotland. It's pretty cool. If I can convert to being a Lutheran. They've offered me to volunteer there. They say, you're here every week, you might as well just volunteer. And then you get first dibs on stuff that comes in. I'm like, nah. Switzerland tour in the winter? That would be kind of cold. I've been to Switzerland in summer, and it wasn't exactly hot then. It was just like 70 degrees. Public speaking about organ transplants. So anyway, plans today. I need to clear out that carport. Yeah, that'll happen. Hey, Swamp. Morning. Yeah. I got a whole bunch of military surplus clothes. I need to wash them and get them listed. Stuff like that. Lots of pouches, like here's your pouch for a canteen, and here's your pouch for a grenade, and here's your pouch for your magazines, and here's I need to get all that sorted and washed and listed or thrown away or whatever. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff under there. I have two, you know, those kind of clotheslines that open up like an umbrella. I got two of those in the carport. I need to set one of them up and get them sold on Facebook Marketplace. I got a great big old car subwoofer. I'm not going to sell that big old thing. I'm going to pull the woofers out of it and sell the woofers and throw the box away. I got lots of stuff to do. I got two of those Halliburton cases, not a Halliburton, what do you call them? The military airtight cases, the great big ones. I need to get those pictured and listed on Facebook Marketplace because I ain't going to ship them. Oh, and the auction also had cases. Here, I'll show you. Since we're just sitting here, we'll do some screen share. Oops, wrong thing. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. We'll go back to the auction here. Bum, bum, bum. Let's see if they got a search bar, and I'll just put cases. Where's the search? Here we go. Cases. Alright, see here's these military cases? Would y'all buy a pallet of these? So you got 3 to a stack. And 3, so that's 9, 18, 24. So there's 24 cases here. And they are, what do you call these? They call them HD cases. What does the HD stand for? Home Depot? Hardig? Hardig. Isn't that the name of them? Hardigg? Yeah. How much would it... You got to consider that. How are you going to ship these? That's not going to be fun to ship. And you don't really know what kind of condition they're in. I'd have to go to the auction tomorrow and look at them. But they got several lots of these. Dun, dun. So Mike, you would buy this lot? There's no telling what that'll go for. If these cases are in good condition, what are they worth? Maybe $50 a piece on eBay, and then shipping would be like 20. Hardy, yeah. But they also have some great big cases. Look at the size of these ones. These are bigger. Those are like 3 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet. Those would be hard to ship. And I don't know why, but if you ship these FedEx, they require them to be inside of a box. I'm like, what's the point? Why can't you just slap a label on these? They're meant for just, that's what they're for, is to ship. Why can't you just put a label on that? Come on, FedEx. Assholes. They look like coolers. No, these are those airtight, this lot looks kind of scruffy and big. These are like 3 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet. There's only 3 of them on that lot. They look like coolers. They do a little bit. Here's another stack of them. Now these are really big. That's almost 4 feet, because the pallet is 4 foot. It looks like you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those suckers. Oh, but on this side you got 5 of the smaller ones. Oof. And then here you got a huge bin of them. Check this one out. Nobody's bid on this yet. I suppose if I bought this, I could leave the outside bin just sitting there and just take all the cases out of it. I don't know. I may just have to go to the auction tomorrow and look at them. Those look big. Sheesh. I already have 2 of these cases out in the carport that I need to But they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different lots of these. This one doesn't have any bids on it yet. But those look big. Oh, and beat up too. Look at that one's gapped open. Yeah, Hank, I could drop these off at the other auction house, and I don't know if I'd make a profit doing that or not. This is the most interesting one right here to me because they look to be less than 2 feet wide. So if you got a 24 by 18 by 12, how much are boxes that are 24 by 18 by 12? Boxes. Oh, we got a new offer on the hat. Check it out. If it's $70 or more, then I'll take it. Why isn't it going? There it goes. He offers 68. We're almost there. Bum, bum, bum. So I'm going to counter it. Should I counter that? I listed it for 80. But it's going to Washington, so the shipping's going to be a little higher. Let's see if I go 72. Review counter offers, submit counter. Provided quantity is not available. What the hell? It didn't already sell, did it? Maybe it already sold. Why didn't I get a cha-ching if it... No, it didn't sell. Why can't I counter that offer? That's stupid. Mike, you just take it? Yeah. It's kind of hard not to take it because I only gave $5 for the hat. Why is it? Why did it come up and say... I'll try this one more time. It says provided quantity is not available. What the hell? I didn't put... What? Is that an eBay glitch? It's a sign, just take the 68. Quantity 1. All I have is 1. Glitch Bay strikes again. I'm going to try one more time. Oh, now it's going to let me. That was weird. Okay. Oh, no. Provided quantity is not available. That's just stupid. All right. Oh, I got a cha-ching. There it is. Did somebody just buy the hat? Hopefully it was a hat. Oh, it says offer declined, offer declined. So the hat must have sold for full price to somebody. No, it wouldn't let me send 72, so it went full price, $80. Bam! There it is. somebody was seeing all the offers come in on it, and somebody else said, "Ah, hell with this! I'm just buying it." That was interesting. I underpriced it. It's okay. I made a huge profit. 12 people were watching it. So there you go. I like it like that. All right. Yeah, I know. I start second guessing myself on stuff like that too. Anyway. Yeah, I may go to that auction tomorrow because there's a couple of other things I wanted to. My pool deck needs some paint, and they've got some concrete paint in the auction. Now, I listed it yesterday. Yeah, should have listed it higher, I guess. So less than 24 hours it was listed. But that's good. And cowboy hats are easy to ship. I put them in a large poly mailer, and then I stick them in a 16-12-12. And send them out the door. And a 16-12-12, no, 16-12-8. That fits underneath the 1 foot square. Does that make sense? That's within the 1 foot square box. It's okay to second guess, but don't. Let's see, where's the hat going? No wonder the quantity wasn't available. Somebody else had already bought it. That was weird. Oh, so it is going to Washington. He made me an offer, and then he went ahead and bought it for full price. Okay. So Ground Advantage is $10 to ship the hat, and I charge $8 for shipping. I'm going to lose $2 in shipping, but that's to Washington. I didn't know buyers could do that. He sent me an offer, and then he went back and paid full price. I didn't know a buyer could do that. Oh yeah. Anyway, that was kind of interesting way to end the show. Yeah, I got to get a few things packed. I got to find a pair of flip-flops too. I don't know where I stuck them. Sold a pair of Under Armour flip-flops. And I went to look for them a little earlier this morning, and they're not where they should be. I don't do that very often, but when I do, it's sometimes hard to find. Sold a book last night. Yep, good flip. Yeah, if a buyer makes you an offer and then doesn't want anybody else to get it, so they just go ahead and pay full price. I didn't know they could do that. If you make an offer on something, would they have to cancel their offer and then buy it, or I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, I guess that's why that glitch thing was coming up. I thought it was a glitch. You do that all the time, yeah. Alright, folks, I've got carports to clear, I've got listings to make, I've got shipping to do. I'm a busy man. So I will see y'all later. John show, Beard's got a show tonight. So we'll see y'all later, Gator. After a while, Crocodile. See you soon, you big baboon. Later, Tater. Yeah, I finally got a cha-ching. Sell all the things. I would like that. It would take a while to pack up. I have 1,600 listings. So you know I got crap I need to purge. Alright, we gone.